she came and told me, Mom, you know, who's gonna want me? That was one of those questions that daughters get on and ask, or mothers ask for their daughters. Well, who's gonna want me? I can't have kids. My head's screwed to my neck. I can't turn, I can't look. I'm in constant pain. Exactly what is my future?
Hi, ABC, we're the Carter family. Welcome to Big Sky Country.
Hi, I'm Chelsea.
Hi, I'm Sapphire.
Hi, I'm Lon.
Hi, I'm Julie.
Hi, I'm Jade.
And we'd like to invite you into our chicken coop. Come on in.
Julie Carter suffers from a disease called Chiari malformation. Now, this disease is basically caused by a deformity in Julie's skull. Her skull is too small, and it's causing part of her brain to slide down into the spinal canal.
It's devastating, the compression on the brainstem. It causes so many, really some of them are life-threatening symptoms. You know, the heart goes crazy, you can't breathe, you have sleep apnea, your eyes don't work, then your ears don't work, and your head is just pounding, you can't feel your arms and legs.
Doctors don't know a whole lot about this disease, so people who have it usually get misdiagnosed. Now, Julie was sick for 16 years before doctors realized what was wrong with her.
I was finally correctly diagnosed with a Chiari brain malformation, and then at the age of 40, had brain surgery to relieve that. And it did take a long time to get there, right around 100 doctors to finally get to where I'm at.
Even worse, Chiari malformation is hereditary, which means that all 3 of Julie's daughters have it. Now, Jade, the oldest, has already had 2 brain surgeries and still suffers from extreme pain and migraine headaches all the time.
My head was actually sinking like down onto my spine. So what they ended up doing was they had to fuse my skull to my spine. So they fused my skull down to the C4 vertebrae.
Then there's Sapphire and Louie, who have just recently been diagnosed. And so they're dealing with lots of fear and anxiety about what's in store for their future.
I'm scared to have surgery just because I know how hard it is, I know how painful it is. I do not want to go through that.
There's days that don't feel good to the point where I'm just so cranky and I'm mean to people, and I just have to like isolate myself because the pain doesn't really go away.
Mothers who have Chiari, they have a lot of guilt. You know what I mean? It's too much. So it's really sad to see your kids' dreams just go down the tubes.
So here's the amazing thing about this family. Even with all the bad medical stuff that they're dealing with, they have gone out of their way to help other people with this disease. 3 years ago, Julie started a support group, the Chiari People of Montana, that basically provides information and counseling to people all over the country and the world.
Giving back to people, for me, for us, for our family, it makes you feel like you have something to live for. What we try to do now is to help other people who have been diagnosed and they're confused and they're afraid and they need some direction.
Once you find out about Chiari People of Montana or tap into a resource, I mean, it's just like the light bulb comes on and there's hope.
So far, she's helped people in 31 states and 4 countries. And she does it all from her beat-up house.
So this is the outside of our house, and it was a chicken coop to start with. It was full of chickens and pigs.
That's just not really designed to be lived in as a house.
Not a house, not a house.
Julie and her family are so driven to help other people that they rarely even think about their own house. The family fixed up the front rooms, but the back rooms are just bare wood and concrete. Cold air still blows in because there are holes in the ceiling and the walls, and the floors are uneven, the walls are buckling, and get this, there still is chicken feces inside the walls.
To not have the stress of living this way and have a normal house, I think it would change a lot of lives, because if we didn't have that stress hanging over us, then we could concentrate more on these other people who are suffering.
Bye, ABC. Thanks for coming. Don't be chicken. Come on back.
Oh, that's fantastic. Wow. It's hard to believe that this whole family is suffering from that disease and the pain they're going through every single day. Julie is a hero to so many people. She deserves a house that's built for people, not for chickens.
Yeah.
Right. So what do you say? Can we do this?
Oh, yeah.
Bring it in here, people. Let's make it happen. Are you with me?
With you.
Then let's do it! So this is the living room?
This is our living room.
It's a
Wow.
10-foot square box.
So this is our dining room in here.
Okay.
Step right there. It's caving in.
Oh, yeah.
It caves in all over. If you pull back the carpet, you'll see all the spots.
Oh, God. You're not kidding. So I'm walking through the dining room, and I sink down into the floor because the wood's giving way, and there are holes in the floor, but they've covered it with carpet. But that cannot be good for people with this condition who stumble and fall into things. I mean, you got holes in the floor you're walking over. That's an injury waiting to happen. I think most people that would have your condition, I mean, your situation, would be constantly asking, why me, why my family?
You can't just sit around despondent, feeling sorry for yourself, being afraid for the future. You know what I mean? So what are you gonna do? I spend a ton of time on the internet researching. Apparently I'm obsessed, and I've definitely heard that before. You're obsessed. And I'm thinking, yeah, I think you're right. My friends are dying. What do you want me to do? Should I not be obsessed if my friends are dying? Shouldn't I do something?
As a mom, when you found out that Jade had the same disease.
And I gave it to her.
How'd that make you feel?
Guilty. Terrible. Really horrible. First, I was afraid that Jade would never have kids. Then I was afraid Jade would be in a wheelchair. Then I was afraid Jade was going to die. Then I was afraid Jade was going to commit suicide because she was despondent, you know? They had to screw her head to her neck to hold her head on. And she was so young. And that was hard. She came and told me, Mom, you know, who's gonna want me? That was one of those questions that daughters get on and ask, or mothers ask for their daughters. Well, who's gonna want me? I can't have kids. My head's screwed to my neck. I can't turn, I can't look. I'm in constant pain. Exactly what is my future? Sorry.
No.
It's just, you know, we had these 3 daughters, and we had no idea they were sick, and you have all these big dreams, and then you watch them, and they all just kind of crumble. And then I said, well, I think we need to take stock and see what's left. You can still sing. I'm like, as long as you can sing, keep singing, because singing has always made us happy.
So it sounds like music is like medicine for your family.
It is. You're absolutely right.
I just want you to know I think you're awesome. And this week, we're gonna do our best to make your life a little easier, because I know it's not. Give me a hug. Mom and the 3 girls have Chiari, which means she worries about her daughters finding out that they've got this horrible disease, but then she wakes up every day and helps thousands of other people. We're gonna give her a home that's gonna ease a little bit of her suffering and let her continue to help so many other people who have this horrible disease.
When the bus finally moved, I almost collapsed. It was so beautiful. It was the most amazing house I've ever seen. Before, our old house was a chicken coop and falling apart, you know, at the seams, and now our new house is a mansion to me. It's beautiful.
Look at that ceiling. Oh my God.
Before, our house was literally crumbling right before our eyes, and it was in such bad shape, deteriorating, that we were overwhelmed. Our new house and our old house are 2 different worlds, literally. It's night and day. Knowing we have a sturdy, stable home we can count on, we can concentrate on just getting the girls the best medical care, and we don't have to worry about the house. It's a home. It's a real home.
Does everybody like the house?
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
It's gorgeous.
Here's the thing, there's more house to see. So why don't you guys go check out the rest of your house?
Oh my god. And all my artwork is under my sewing machine. Oh my gosh. It makes me feel just like ecstatic to know that I have a place for art, for music, for sewing, for just all these things that I love. I couldn't ask for anything more. Oh my god. Wow. This is so cool. When I opened the door, I was just so amazed. I was in shock. I couldn't
even breathe. It was just so perfect. And I love my round bed. That's the coolest thing I've ever seen, and it was so cute. I love my room.
Oh my god! That is so good. Oh my gosh, this is perfect. I love it so much. My bedroom is the most beautiful room I've ever seen. The mural of the sunset is just so perfect. It couldn't be more beautiful. It's just exactly what I wanted. It's so relaxing. I'm so excited.